it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Matisse Thybulle out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jackson. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Noah in at the 4. That one goes. Count it.
The floor general of this team. Fox with a nice setup there.
Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Such a wide open look. Noah's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hits the three-pointer.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Fox. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pulls up. They get it back. Noah. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He has 7.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Well, that'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
The offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Fox. Cousins with the screen. To the inside. And Cousins throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now Fox. Jackson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Noah. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Thybulle from the arc. The rebound by Pollard. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Buckner. Here's Noah. Drops in the 3. Noah's got 10.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
They set the screen. They get the rebound. Brown, no good.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Buckner. Here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Noah. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 13 points in the game.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Snell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. No coverage that time.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Noah. The 3. The rebound by Pollard.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Snell. Brown, a screen on Thibault from outside the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Here's Buckner. Down low. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Switch here. Hayward's checked in. Favors checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Thibault. .116 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's on target from the wing. 22 points for him.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Buckner. Still without a bucket. Jackson outside. Pass to Cousins. White looking it over. Rejected by Brown. His first shot attempt. No good that time. Spurs trail by 7. Outside White. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the charts.
On the court for San Antonio, Marcus Cousins is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Derek White, and it's Culver in at the 3 spot.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get money.
Here's Claxton, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Williams. For 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Culver with it. Claxton picks him up. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's White. A good-looking shot from the wing. Golden State has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Pass to Hayward. Let's go with a 3. And the Warriors miss again. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Culver right side. From deep. And it's AC with a rebound. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cousins finds White. On the wing, Fox launches a 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jackson. Hayward with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Pass to Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Fox. Cousins with the screen. And here's Jackson. There's 5 to shoot. Now here's Fox. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Snell. He's scoreless. Fires for 3. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Wade. White on the wing, looking to win the run. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. for Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson pass to Fox. Here's Noah, defended by Brown. And the basket by Noah. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hayward, the pass to Snell. And the Warriors with another 3.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Spurs trail by 9. To the right side. Here's Buckner. Yet to see a basket. With the 10-footer. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, Snell. He's covered by Fox. Snell shot is off. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Buckner. Cousins with the screen. Buckner passes to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
1:27 left in the second quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. Fox outside. Here's Buckner. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Noah. The rebound by Pollard. Pollard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. 33 points for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
That's to Noah. There's the triple. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Here's Snell. Still no points. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Buckner. Jackson, pass to Cousins. It's hauled in by Hayward.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
16 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action in just a moment.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Artie.
Yeah, I like their chances. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. The Warriors lead by 6. They've got Tony Snell, and it's Pollard in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Rebounded by Cousins. San Antonio's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Back to Fox. Pass to Thibault. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Parker. Here's Snell. No points yet. Plenty of space. The rebound by Jackson.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Pollard. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pollard, the pass to Snell. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Jackson finds Fox. To the paint. And Cousins gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Cousins has got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Puts up a deep 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Thibault passes to Fox. Here's Noah. Lets it go from the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. From deep three-point range. Rebound by San Antonio.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
For the tie. And the basket by Noah. Noah's got 24 points.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Parker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Noah for the lead. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Warriors trail by 3. To the middle. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Pollard. Shot clock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Noah. Three-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Snell, covered by Thibault. Back to Snell. Over to the wing. Parker passes to Snell. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebound San Antonio. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Fox. Here's Noah. Fox surveying the D. Now Cousins. The rebound by Pollard. Pollard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Snell. No points so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Culver's checked in. Spurs on D. Parker outside. Pass to Pollard. Here's Snell. 4 on the clock. To snap the cold streak. Thybulle with the board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Culver. Out to the wing. Noah passes to Thybulle. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Noah, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Pollard. Here's Snell. Puts up a 3. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 4 rebounds now. Culver outside. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Noah's got 33 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Here's Claxton. No made baskets yet. Hayward finds Williams. Williams with the screen. Hayward for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Buckner. Here's Noah. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. Hayward outside. Can they get it? And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Jackson, and it's Kupchak in at the power forward position. Williams is checked in for the Warriors. And San Antonio also making a switch. Favors is checked in to the wing, right side. Inside, and stolen by Claxton. He's covered by Fox. Here's AC. From the high post, he drills it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jackson on the wing. Over Williams. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Favors.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Warriors making a change here. Williams is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Favors. And it's White in for Culver. Now here's Fox to the paint. Here's Koncak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 14.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
There's the screen. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Koncak.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside White. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Claxton. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Jackson for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're really employing a deep.
Ball. Ready for that. Grab it. Ball. Shot. Switch. Get on here. Go. You got double. Back cross. Get this board, fellas. Get this board. No! Shooting, Watch.
look at Oklahoma City. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They got Johnson. Chris is out there with Alex Len. And it's Wall. Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Parrish. And here's Moncrief. Inside. Parrish against Wall. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Johnson with it. Pass to Len. Johnson dishes the Len. Duncan with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Moncrief against Wall. Launches a three. Here's Len.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Kuzma passes to Moncrief. To the left wing. Good on the triple.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gate.
Now here's Wall. A three. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Moncrief the pass to Kuzma. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you know how lethal Kyle Kuzma as a catch-and-shoot option is. Go ahead, young fella.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following the three-pointer by John Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Plenty of space. And the jumper falls for him.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Kuzma outside. Duncan with the screen for Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
And again, it's Denver.
Wall was pass first coming out of college. Glad to see him take that approach here in the NBA.
Moncrief against Wall. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Chris throws it down.
How exciting is this kid? One of the more athletic front court players you'll find in the NBA. Marquise Chris doing work.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Moncrief. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Guarded by Len. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And it's Wall with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Hudson's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Alex Len, third.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. No good from Hudson.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Moncrief against Len. Duncan high post. Over Chris. Again, the Thunder score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this team.
Moncrief against Hudson. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. And the Thunder making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Duncan. Over Chris. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the paint. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Hubert Davis is checked in for Denver. John Wall comes in for Hudson. Here's Johnson. Sabonis grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 5. Johnson kicks to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Davis, that's for 2. The Thunder pull it in. To the middle. And taken away by Johnson. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession for the Thunder. English, he's checked in for Johnson. And Moore subbed in for Moncrief. The Nuggets also changing it up. Thomas Robinson comes in for Len, and it's Prince in for Johnson. Sabonis, the pass to Davis. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Wall, that's good.
And how about the readiness of Wall? All the rookie needed was the ball.
English inside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, you got Wall. Thomas Robinson is out there with Taurean Prince. And there's Davis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. Outside, Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. They grabbed their own miss. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis has the physical tools for that kind of play. He just has to keep refining his instincts as a rebounder.
Johnson with it. Sabonis defending.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
And that one misses. Moncrief, he's checked in for Probniak. And then for Denver, Alex Lenz checked in for Robinson. And Hudson subbed in for Hubert Davis. And he sinks the second. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to Wall. Here's Hudson. Still without a basket. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hudson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Kuzma with the screen on Hudson. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Moncrief. The 3-pointer, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Henson, a screen on Hudson. Lets it go with a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Moncrief's got 5 points so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Sabonis puts the move on. He lays it in. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for Denver.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Nuggets making a switch here. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. John Wall fourth.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Moncrief. Shoots it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Chris kicks to Johnson. Here's Wall. Denver the rebound. Len with a screen on Moncrief. Back to Wall. Fires from deep. Here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Thunder trailing by 3. Down low, and it's Parrish with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Ball passes to Chris. Shoots. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And it's the Thunder with the ball. On the wing, Duncan. Back to Moncrief. Five on the clock. Back to Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
It's tipped. To the inside. Wall looking for an opening. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. He has 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Christie's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Denver. Hudson's checked in. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. English is checked in.
Now into the line for Oklahoma City, number 23, Alex English.
Duncan high post. Out to Moncrief.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's English. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Hudson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. .104 left to play in the first half. Back to Moncrief. Three-pointer. Len grabs the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Tim Duncan with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Pass to English. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Moncrief. Here's Parrish. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City, number 20, Greg.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Here's Duncan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Duncan's got his third bucket of the night. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front, up 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Duncan is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Moncrief. Then it's Parrish. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Now here's Duncan. It's Moncrief on the wing, covered by Wall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Chris. Back to Wall. Len with a swing on Moncrief. Wall wide open. Second shot opportunity. And Len with the lay-in. Good. Len's got 6. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Kuzma. And it's Denver with the rebound. Len's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Wall. Pass to Chris. Len, a screen. Back to Chris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Wall's shot is off.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Here's Kuzma, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Alex Len picks one up.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Covered by Chris. Back to Kuzma. Takes the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Six to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Nuggets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jacks up a 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
We expected Wall to be an exceptional passer based on his college stats, but his skills really are that impressive.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Moncrief. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Duncan with the screen for Kuzma. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Kyle Kuzma starts making 3-point shots. Turn the lights out. This guy is so smooth.
And again, Denver with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From outside the arc. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And now, here's Chris. Len with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kuzma, that's good.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And the dunk by Len.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Back to Moncrief. Duncan with the screen for Kuzma. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson kicks the wall. Back to Chris. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him. Oh, good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Parrish with the screen on Len. Steps back. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sabonis, he's checked in for Denver. Davis comes in for John Wall. Now, here's Sabonis. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Moncrief against Sabonis. Henson, a screen on Sabonis. Here's Moncrief. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson outside. Good ball from here by the Nuggets. Chris kicks to Davis. Pass to Johnson. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Christie the pass to Moncrief. On the wing, Duncan. Covered by Chris. Moncrief against Johnson. Moncrief up top. He has 5. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hudson. Over Moore. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hudson. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Wall with the ball for the Nuggets. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Thomas Robinson, Hubert Davis out there with Wall. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Hubbard in at the small forward position.
Into the line for the Nuggets, number 15, Danny Fortson.
Sabonis, the pass to Davis. From deep, Wall drops in the tray. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nuggets. Davis against Johnson. Henson sets a screen for Kuzma. To the middle. And Henson with the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. Henson's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And they're running. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead. Denver shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Outside, Wall. Sabonis sets the pick for Wall. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. substitution here for Denver. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thanks. Clock at 4 to the paint. Here's Henson, and it's good for 2. Henson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
That's the wall. Now Chris. And a dunk by Lamb.
Good to see a player going all out for the game this time.
You know, Gene, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Parrish has checked in.
See, the one thing you think about with Alex Len is he is a capable low-post scorer. But in today's NBA, he's got to modernize his game. Can he add the three-point shot on a consistent basis? Big question.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Here's Duncan. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Chris. Now Len launches it. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And here's Moncrief. That's the 3 fly. Len grabs the board. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Wall. Pass to Johnson. Wall against Moncrief. The 3 from Johnson. The Thunder pull it in. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Another chance. Not gonna go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jacks up a 3. 3. Good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's a 5-point game. Outside Kuzma. Screen by Parrish. The 3 doesn't go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Johnson against Duncan. Good work there as it goes down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Launches it to Duncan with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Moncrief, Sid with it. Play on the clock. To tie it up. Len with the block. Here's Johnson. With the floater. Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 5. Moncrief against Wall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 27. First personal foul. 13 foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 27.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Number 9. 2 shots.
Does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. By Chris. Good!
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
John Wall. 2 shots.
The first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm excited to see where Wall's career takes him.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Shoots the 3. That does not go. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 27. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Denver. Number 9, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So the Nuggets win it, and you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joker, this team sits atop the Northwest and continues to find success against your division rivals, as we saw tonight.
That was one of our goals when we started the season. first, of course, the playoff. Second was that to win every game as possible in the division. So we're trying to do that.
It's great to see the goals start to come true. Thanks so much, Nicola.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Warriors. For the Spurs, they stole one on the road in Game 3, hoping to do the same tonight. Warriors, Spurs, the Eastern Conference Finals continue. Now the starting group for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Jackson, then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Noah in at the 4. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Brown, no good. Passes to Fox. Jackson outside. The 3-ball. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Brown, a screen on Thybulle. To the left side wing. 4-3. Here's Pollard. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Fox. Noah. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. He's covered by Fox. Brown, a screen on Fox. Rebounded by Cousins. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fox, the pass to Noah. Over ball. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Thybulle against Ball. Out left to the wing. The shot from 20 feet out. And he nails the jumper. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now Fox. Here's Noah. Sends it home from three-point land. Noah's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Parker outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Noah. Takes the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Now here's ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Fox, that's good.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him.
Back to ball. 5 on the clock. That one falls. And here's Fox. Pass to Noah. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Parker right side. Brown with a screen. And the Warriors with another three.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Brown with a screen. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for the Warriors. Snell comes in for ball. Here's Noah. He's got 11. And that one's good. Noah's got 13.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Hayward outside. The three. Drains the triple.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Noah. 13 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Hayward for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Jackson outside. Pass to Thibault. Here's Noah from downtown. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. The three is up. He buries it from three. 13 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Buckner. Still without a bucket. Here's Noah. Knocks down the triple.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They get it back. Brown can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Jackson, pass to Buckner. And the basket by Noah. Noah's got 21.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Marcus Cousins is out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Derek White, and it's Culver in at the small forward position. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Buckner. Cousins with the screen. 11 feet out. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls. And the Warriors making a change here. Williams is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Favors. And Fox is subbed in for Derek White. Pass to Claxton. Here's Snell. Jacks up with 3. Rebound San Antonio. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Culver outside. On the wing, Fox. From the elbow, and he hits the jumper. Fox has got 5 now.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Buckner. San Antonio moving the ball around. And stolen by Claxton. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. De'Aaron Fox on top. Lonzo Ball third.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike. San Antonio leading by 5. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Favors. Back to Fox. And here's Jackson. Fires the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Pollard. Favors with the help. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Pass to Pollard. Uses the glass on the layup. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Favors with a screen on ball. Fox outside. Back to White. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
He's covered by Fox. Good. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes here for the Warriors. Brown comes in for Hayward, and it's Parker in for Anderson. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Pollard. And here's Ball. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. Ball no good. Spurs lead by 9. White pass to Fox. Here's Noah. Shoots over Ball. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Noah's got 23 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Pollard. Kicks it out to Parker. Ball outside. Here's the pick. Rebound San Antonio. Fox outside. Stolen by Parker. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Butler can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
A deep 3. Noah grabs the board.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Ball with it. Pass to Pollard. Back to Ball. From deep. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs lead by 13. Here's Noah. Here's the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
And San Antonio making a change here. .55 seconds left in the first half. Parker outside. To the left wing. And the Warriors miss again.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Cousins with the steal. Here's Noah. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noah's got 31 points.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Parker. There's Ball with a 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so it's San Antonio liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loved to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy win.
And that is going to do.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Here's Fox. We've got ball, and it's Pollard in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Noah, no good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From the high post, Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Thibault. Misses a three.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Thibault with the board. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Fox. Here's Noah. Fires for three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Noah's got 34 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lets the three fly. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Noah. 6 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. Noah's got 6 in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ball against Thibault. From the arc. Counted from distance. 18 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Noah. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to ball. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by San Antonio.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the basket by Noah.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Cousins. The rebound by Jackson. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Noah. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Noah's got 44.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Defended by Jackson. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Thibault. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And the Warriors call time here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fox outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Noah. Good! Another from 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And the Warriors miss again.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Wing shot on the way. Yet another bucket.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. And this guy is clutch. To halt the run. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 7 tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Noah. Off target from three-point range. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Unloads from 13. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Noah, no good. 1:49 left in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sinks it. What range from downtown. Give him 23.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:28 left in the third. White on the wing. There's a screen. Culver left side. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Money from the wing. Culver's got his first 2 points of the night. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Parker outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Down low. Here's Concat. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Parker. Launches the 3. The rebound by Concat.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Culver. Here's Kupchak. And he banks in the layup.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Snell, the pass to Parker. Back to Snell. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayward. Here's Snell. Parker outside. Here's Claxton. No good on the three. And so the San Antonio Spurs building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dean Wade, and it's Koncak in at the 5 spot.
Now, what a force. Sometimes you just want it a little more.
Culver outside. Inside. Shots good by Koncak.
I got you.
Yo, I think someone moved the basket.
That's you all day.
Shooting.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Get that. Good job. Good. Hold right. Who's got ball? You're flush that. Here we go, attack. Yep.
Hey, get part.
Corner. Next screen, I got you. Here we go. Ball.